Welcome to EvolutionLand. In this video we're going to explain to you what this YouTube channel is all about.
So what is EvolutionLand? Basically, as most of us, have been raised going through the public school, basically, the primary theory that is presented to us, in fact, basically the only theory that is presented to us in science class, and that is held by probably most of the teachers, is the evolutionary theory. And it is presented to us in school, in the media, other people, scientists, even the layperson. It's presented to us as almost a fact. It's presented to us as this is the scientific explanation of how we came to be as human beings, and it's never really challenged, and it's never, I never really see, the evolutionary theory applied or taken to its logical conclusion of if evolutionary theory was really true, what's the result of that? Well, how would the world really be? Would it be a logical, scientific, orderly world? And so what we do here is basically take the theory and apply it and show what the world would really be if evolution were true. And so that's why we name it EvolutionLand.
On this YouTube channel we have, we call it EvolutionLand, and we have two different types of videos. The first type is where we take the evolutionary theory and the essence of the theory of evolution and atheism, and we refute it, and we attack it, and we don't use these big words, but we do take the essence of the theory and its logical conclusions, and we refute them. And then in the second type of video, it's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek way of showing the outcome of the evolutionary theory in the realm of experience and real life. And so we call that EvolutionLand because if the evolutionary theory were true, this is what it would be like. So we kind of fade to it and say, okay, now let's take a trip to EvolutionLand and see what this theory we've just been discussing, how it would play out in real life.
Proverbs chapter 26 verses 4 and 5 says this: "Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest you be like him yourself. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own eyes." So basically, we are applying this passage to our YouTube channel in refuting the evolutionary theory. First of all, we don't answer a fool according to his folly, meaning we don't accept the presuppositions of the evolutionary theory or the evolutionist or the atheist. Otherwise, if we did, we would become foolish like he is. So we don't live according to those presuppositions, denying God or saying that we evolved, from the primordial ooze that we are said to have evolved from, because we'll become foolish in our reasoning if we accept that. We don't accept that. But in order to show the foolishness of the theory, we kind of pretend, or we say, okay, if the evolutionary theory were true, this is the logical, outcome of it. And so we answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own eyes. Meaning, we don't want him to think that he has a good theory here. We don't want him to think that his worldview makes sense and that he can really live consistent with it. So, for sake of argument, we pretend, okay, evolution's true. Now here's the conclusion of it, and that's what we do in our skits in EvolutionLand. So that's what we want to try to do in applying this passage in answering a fool according to his folly, and that's basically what the EvolutionLand